Welcome, race fans. This is DJ Kurtis behind the wheel, behind a Hardee's National Series car here, and the series actually gave me an offer here to do some test runs here at Watkins Glen. And since apparently I'm a road course ace to some people, I am obliged to do it. So, yeah, that's gonna be fun here. We're gonna try and run like a solid lap here to see if we can get anything down. Coming out of pit lane, it's 45 miles per hour, so you're gonna have to be a bit more careful out getting on those yellow lines. So going through the S curves here, we're really just gonna get to a warm-up lap here to really explain the deal. So you're gonna just kind of hear this engine go and watch the gear shifts I go through here. They're not gonna be the most spectacular, but I'll see what I can do. Alright, so now we're on the main straight here. We're going to start our warm-up lap here. And we're going to get to 4th gear at much as we can. Let off around the 300 mark. Get on hard on the brakes here into turn 1. Now this is an area you can drive it really wide if you wanted to. Get on the gas here, get to 3rd gear. You're going to have to let off here depending on your setup. And right through the S curves, just try and hug those curves a bit there. And try getting hard on the gas as much as you can there. Hug those curves. Then we're going to get up to 4th gear here. And then we're going to be on this long straightaway here and into the bus stop. So pay attention, you're going to have to let off around the 300 mark. Stay in 3rd gear, probably around 2nd once you get to those curves. On the gas, let off into the carousel here. And it's a pretty long right-hander, so just get on the gas. You need as much acceleration as you can off the corner. You can drive a bit off wide right over there. There are 4 wheels off the ground there, off the track. And let off around here at the 300 mark. We'll let the car kind of slide through. It's going to go wide right over here. Down to 2nd on the brake. Let it slide, let it off, and then get on the gas off the final corner if you want to get also some good acceleration off. And we're going to get it to 4th gear here across the line. And I don't think it'll be a spectacular lap of 1:12.2. It's not really the best lap I really anticipate, so we're going to go for another one here. Through the first corner, a lot cleaner than I thought it would be actually, so I'm going to get a bit more aggressive here in the S curves here. You can let off just a tad there, but you can go full on gas from here on out. And it looks like it revs at around 9,000 RPM here. Gone 4th gear yet again. Down the straightaway. Let's see how aggressive I can get here. Drifting through there. Car's really wanting to step out from under me there, so if you're on the gas too quickly, you're going to have those issues of the car stepping out. So we'll slide here yet again. Really wide corner there. Not much grip in coming into the last corner there. Basically some mini chicanes right over there. I don't think I'll run any faster that time, but I ran a 1:11.8 instead, so that kind of proves my point. So now we're going to head down pit lane. Pit lane's going to be a big factor here in the race here, so I think it might be a one-stopper depending on what the fuel load is for these cars. So we're going to get through here yet again. Up to 4th gear. Third, I kind of braked a bit earlier that time around. But you need to try and get to these curves properly here. Hardee's officials are going to be a bit strict in terms of track extensions and corner cutting, so the drivers are going to have to be a bit more careful here. You can drive it wide, like I said, off here, all 4 wheels off the track if you wanted to. They will allow that. So now we're going to actually get to pit lane here. Down to 3rd gear here. Like I said, let the car kind of turn in. Like you turn the car and you don't really get on the gas much, don't bother with it. And get to 2nd here. And this is the pit lane area right on your right. And a lot of drivers will try and slow down around this area. and it's 45 miles per hour, so you're gonna have to get that car in consistent speed there, obviously to oblige to the pit speed rules, which is pretty self-explanatory for any really racing driver that has to experience pitting. So pay attention to this downhill though. There's some gradual elevations that are going down, so you might be caught for speeding if you don't pay attention well enough. So now we're gonna bring this car down pit lane. I'm gonna get it first gear. Won't be the most spectacular brake bias here. And now we're gonna see. I went undershot it, but it's rather than undershoot than overshoot, to be honest. But they're gonna do a Mach 4 tire stop here, and I think we'll call it a race here. I'll call it a good session here, to say the least. Race is such an objective term for me, but yeah. So that is Watkins Glen for you. It's a very tricky track for a lot of beginners in the track, for the circuit here. A lot of the Hardee's drivers are probably going to have a tough time with this, especially within the first couple laps, because it gets really chaotic for action and track position. So a lot of drivers may dive bomb the corner a lot more than I will, so we'll have to wait and see how things pan out. But otherwise, this was your test drive in the Hardee's Mustang, and hopefully the drivers, have a good race weekend. I'll be down in the Sony Cup side doing some racing myself, so good luck, you guys.